G'day everyone, Buck up in a rainy far north Queensland. Welcome to part 6. That's right, part 6 of the Engel generator series. This wasn't going to be part 6, it should have been on part 5, but I didn't have the item. Going to keep it quick, I promise. Getting a lot of good comments. People saying, Buck, this Engel series is going to be bigger than Band of Brothers. Phil McCavity, thanks for that one. I pissed myself laughing at that one. And someone else said, my God, I would hate to see him doing a review on the space shuttle. And there's been some absolute classics. Now listen, I know you want more Engel generator clips. I'm going to keep them coming. I can't go out and start her up in this weather, but to throw some fridges and air cons and that on and put it through its paces. That's coming. Part 6, going to be nice and quick. One of the series I said went into BCF and I couldn't quite get hold of the maintenance kit because they sold out. Well, a couple of community members contacted me and said, Buck, we bought you one and we're going to post it up. We know you'd say no, but we bought it already, so you've got to give us your address. So Gail and Tom, you know who you are. Thank you so much. I don't expect people to send me stuff, guys, honestly, but I do appreciate it. There's some good people out there, isn't there? Hope you're doing well, Gail. Now, part 5 was about the maintenance. Would love to have included this as part of the maintenance clip. My local BCF didn't have this at the time, so I've been sent this by some community members. Fantastic people, thank you so much, as I said. What's in the box? Well, the thing that I thought was going to be in there, and it's not, fuel stabiliser. I read on the outside of one of the boxes that there was fuel stabiliser in there, but it's not in the 2500 watt maintenance kit, let me tell you. So there it is there. It's about $80 something from either Snowies or BCF guys. What's in the box? Right, the first one is the 15W40 oil, which I would have had out of the box, but they didn't have it, so I went down to Super Cheap Auto and I bought that exact oil. Castrol GTX Ultra Clean Synthetic 15W40. That is the oil that must go into the Engel 2500 watt generator, which I probably should have had sitting on the table, but go back and you'll see the generator in my previous 5 clips. Now, I've got to find out about this. When it said it included the new air filter, I was thinking it would be just the foam part, but they put the whole housing assembly in there. So I hope you don't have to buy a whole housing assembly every time you want to do that. And the other thing I need to do is find out, I got on the Engel website, I don't know if you can buy this stuff separately. Surely you can. I'm hoping that inside there is just a foam filter, that you can just buy the foam filter part of it, or the paper filter, whatever it is inside, I don't know. Actually, I'll cut the camera in a minute and I'll do that and we'll find out exactly what kind of filter is in there. Comes with a spare spark plug as well. I'm sure you can buy that spark plug from just about anywhere. That doesn't need replacing for 250 running hours, so there's a spare spark plug in there. And this one here is a pump kit, so that you can basically suck the oil out of the generator. Someone said use a pump buck to get the oil out, don't just tip the generator up. Knowing me, I'll probably just tip the generator up into an oil draining pan, but there is a pump there, so you can, it pumps air or any liquid, transfers fuel, changes oil, and you can inflate tyres with it as well. Don't know how well that'd work, but that there is so you can suck the oil out of your generator when you do an oil change. After the initial 20 hours and then every 50 hours after that. That's it. That's what you get for $80 something. A pump, which I probably won't use. A bottle of oil, which is 20 something at Super Cheap Auto or BCF. A spark plug, couple of bucks. And an air filter assembly for $80 something. You don't get much for $80 something bucks, do you? Anyway, let's see if I can undo this. No, I'm going to need a cross-tip screwdriver because I want to see exactly what kind of air filter's in there. I'm hoping you don't have to buy the whole housing assembly. Every time you change your air filter after every 50 hours, or maybe even sooner if you're working in dusty conditions. Let me cut the camera and get a cross tip screwdriver. So I just pull the air filter apart using a screwdriver. That's it. A little foam air filter. I'll probably end up making my own. If I can't buy that separately, I'm buggered if I'm going to be buying a whole plastic housing assembly every 50 hours to change the air filter, which is just a piece of foam, guys. Can we, maybe, another thing is rinse that out in petrol. You know, you used to wash your old foam filters in petrol, squeeze them out, let them dry out, and then put it back in. Put a comment down, can I do that? Could I, after 50 hours, give that a rinse in petrol, squeeze it out, let it dry, put it back in? Is that doable? Surely, I can imagine this whole housing assembly, probably 30 bucks, when you can buy a bloody $2 bit of foam. So I don't know, that's a strange one. Got on the Engel website, and you can't, from what I can see, you cannot buy all this stuff separately. Surely you don't have to buy a maintenance kit every time you want to change a bloody air filter. I won't be doing that. I'll be coming up with an alternate thing. So anyway, Engel, if you see this, let us know. No, you buy the spark plug separately, the oil separately. You can get away without a pump, let's be honest, and the air filter. Maybe you can make your own out of get some foam sheet that's just the same type of foam, cut the shape out and put it back in. Be a lot cheaper, wouldn't it, than buying one of these every time? Where do you buy them? I've only seen them as part of this kit. I don't know, I can't answer that. Anyway, there you go, guys, that's the maintenance kit. I reckon they should include a bottle of that. That's $20 for $89. I could understand it if there was a bottle of oil and a bottle of fuel stabiliser in there. Just put a couple of extra foam filters in without the whole housing assembly. Surely you don't need to replace that every time. And the pump, yeah, could be handy, but I've seen other people change their generator. Or you lift it up, skull drag it up and bloody pour it out and then get a funnel and fill it back up. It's not hard. So there you go, that's the maintenance kit, the Engel maintenance kit for a Engel 2500 watt inverter generator. I still reckon that should be included. For the cost of $89, should be a bottle of that in there, but there's not. It didn't have it on the box. But once again, Gail and Tom, thank you so much for that. There's my maintenance kit. So I've got plenty of oil now. Fuel stabiliser I put into both my Jerry's. I went through that in the last clip. That's it. The generator service kit available at BCF, guys, and I guess Snowy's as well, but this one come from BCF. Take it easy. I was out filming another clip and it started pissing down rain on me. Nothing to do with the generator, a totally different item. And I got halfway through and had to do a mercy dash back inside, pack the car up and get back in here. But anyway, this one will come out on the weekend sometimes. I'll keep it short so that people don't start throwing shit at their computer. Be good to each other. Take it easy. See you again for another Engel thing where we'll actually fire it up and we'll put an aircon off it, a fridge off it, and we'll see what it can do once the weather clears up a bit, eh? See you guys. Thanks.